One of the more frequent questions I get asked is, what is the correct order to apply my skincare products in? And the answer is an absolutely dissatisfying that depends. So in an attempt to give you a comprehensive guide, let me break down the best order to apply your products in depending on what you want to achieve. Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel, we explore the science behind skin and do quick reviews so you learn to pick exactly those products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. First things first, there is no real science to back up the what goes first. Yet I bet most of you have heard the following advice. Skincare should always be applied thinnest to thickest. But while that is a good rule of thumb, it's not true in every situation. So where does the thinnest to thickest rule come from? The reason behind is that the heavier, read more occlusive the formula is, the more it will slow down absorption of what is applied on top. Some people will even tell you that once you applied an oil or occlusive cream, anything put on top will no longer work for you. That is of course not true. No one ingredient in skincare is that occlusive that it completely stops the penetration of things put on top. Not even Vaseline, and that is as occlusive as it gets. Totally a good thing, because a substance that would prevent all penetration would in turn also prevent any perspiration. Not as funny as you would think. People have done serious damage to their health by wrapping themselves in cling foil for extended periods of time. It does make sense though to go from thinnest to thickest to get results quickly, unless, first exception here, you have a good reason to slow down absorption. Introducing a strong retinoid could be such a reason, for example. By applying your retinoid after an oil or moisturizer, it gets absorbed slower, which reduces the risk for irritation. I'll talk a little more about that in a video that I'm going to link on the screen now. So a thick before skin application might be the best for sensitive skins that want to use actives. Which brings me to the second rule. Actives always go first. Again, a great rule of thumb. To get the most out of actives, as in prescription or simply stronger over-the-counter products, you should apply them while they can best penetrate the skin, which is before anything else and directly after cleansing. That might go against the thinnest to thickest rule, as tretinoin, for example, comes often in creams or gels rather than serums, and that means you need to be clear on what you want to achieve. Maximum results? Then the active should go first, or optimal penetration for everything. Then you go thickest to thinnest. Or, which is what I do, when you use strong active to keep the rest of your routine simple. That way you don't have to layer at all. Now that we have addressed the basic rules, let's quickly talk about some extras. First, face masks. As long as it's not an overnight mask, in which case it goes last, use it when you would use your active, which is usually directly after cleansing. Eye cream. If you want to use one, they are not really a necessity, but I personally love them. Apply them after serum and before your face cream, as they tend to have a light texture. Third is spot treatments. For best reasons, apply them onto clean skin, but make sure to not move them around when you go in with the rest of your skincare. If that's too much of a hassle, for me it is, apply them last and maybe wipe away the product you used beforehand using a Q-tip. And the fourth, face oils. That totally depends on the oil. Thinner, more dry textures can go in before creams. Heavy oils should be applied last. In general though, oils are again not an essential skincare step, so I wouldn't stress too much about where I apply them. To sum it up, there is no right or wrong way of applying your skincare. There's just a way that is right for what you want to achieve. Give each layer time to absorb, think about what you want from the ingredients put on your face, and keep it as simple as possible. It's as easy as that. Please tell me in the comments below how you layer your skincare if you have heard about these rules before. I'm going to link to more videos on the screen now that I think you might enjoy, and I'm going to talk to you all very soon with another one. Bye!